What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Gold Rush TV. It's Rod again with another video, guys. I was trying to make this video yesterday. When that Manchester United news broke out with the board showcasing the new Old Trafford Stadium that we're going to build, I guess, in 5 years. I know it's a lot of fans or a lot of people who are happy about the stadium. I posted it on my socials, on TikTok and on under the page here on the channel, but I just want to chime in a little bit to give my 2 cents on what I think about that. But I think this is just uh, spinning into different directions that are not relevant at the moment because that's in 5 years time. The football is in the now. You want to know what you're doing now. You want to see how the team is getting better now. You know what you're doing to the team, like how is the progress? Because fans cannot wait 5 years. Fans think about now. They pay money to watch games today or tomorrow. They don't think about playing games for like 2 weeks time or 3 weeks time. It's about now because if you look at what has gone on in the club this season or in the past few weeks or months, it's been charity cuts, it's been sackings, it's been trying to take money it's like trying to save money the best way possible. Because if they are doing all this, because isn't it ironical how there were supporters on Sunday in that match against Arsenal, and then Sir Jim did that interview on Tuesday, on Monday, and then on Tuesday we're having that stadium leak or stadium release of how Old Trafford is going to be like in the new build, the Northern Stadium or something like that. But the architectural sense of the stadium is nice, it's beautiful. That's what Manchester United does. So I don't think it's much intentional that what they're trying to do because I think it's spin. I think they're trying to point us in different directions because the way they do these things, they point us in different directions way more than a traffic officer directing traffic in situations where there's bad traffic lights. You know, because they could release these images of this video or of the stadium like a week, like 2 weeks ago or a month ago or even before the riot or the protest. Why did they do it just 2 days after? It doesn't make any sense. Because if you want to look deep into it, how are they trying to save a lot of money? And then Jim talked about how much debt Man United was in December into January. That's why there was no money for January transfer. And then they don't even know how to pay in the summer for transfers. Then he talked about how they're paying, I guess, like 98 million that they have to send checks for players who were already bought before they came in. So if you are trying to save all this money and the club is still in debt, and we still pay interest on debt like every year, the question we should ask is, where is the money coming from to build that stadium? Because the project for that stadium is 2 billion pounds. Where is that money coming from? Like, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because it's suspicious. It's suspicious behavior. Where's the money coming from? We don't know how they will do it. Like, who's going to fund it? Who's going to fund the construction of that stadium? I know they talked about regenerations and everything going on around, but how is that going to happen? If we barely have money to do transfers or renovate Old Trafford or whatever, every other thing that we need to do at the club now, how do we get money to do it, to build that stadium? Because I know the government has not offered to pay or to contribute anything in building that. So how are they going to raise money? What's the direction? So I don't get how they want to do it. Because it's so much that the club needs right now. So I just don't understand what angle they're trying to portray to the fans, because the fans are mad. So, and then the other thing they can do is sell shirts and because they always try to do things where fans will be divided. Because that stadium, a lot of fans liked it. I mean, it looks catchy, it looks beautiful and everything, but that's something to deceive people for what is the bigger picture going behind the scenes, which we need to be worried about. Like transfers. Because even Amorim, when he was asked about the new stadium, he was honest and said, yes, it's beautiful and nice and stuff like that, but that's in 5 years. Yes, even in his past press conferences, he said he might not be here for that future plan that Man United has. He knows about the plan, but it's a plan that he doesn't know if he will be here by that time, because he might get fired depending on the performance on the pitch. I know they said of backing, but how long can you back him? Because once the fan base goes against Amorim, you will sack him. You know, so he might quit because he has just 2 years on his contract. So what if his contract is up and then he doesn't fancy what's going on at Man United? He wants to switch to a different job. You know, so I just think the board is trying to spin this around. We don't know who's going to fund the stadium, because even stuff like that is good for fans to know the plan of the club. Because some fans do. Fan clubs, some other clubs do let their fans know what the project is, what is going on in the club. Like fans don't need to know the details, but at least give them a layout of what the plan is. You know, you just can't keep them in the dark, because the fans generate the money. They pay the tickets. You know, you're trying to raise ticket prices. They pay for it. You know, so I just don't understand. You know, but even at that, you know, Amorim had a press conference today for the Europa League game against Real Sociedad tomorrow at Old Trafford, where he was asked a very, very beautiful question by Beth of the United Stand. You know, those are the questions you want journalists to ask the coach. You know, that way he doesn't have to give some stupid answers for some stupid questions, because she asks, you know, if he will be backed, that other teams like Arsenal and the Liverpools will have budgets to spend north of 150 million pounds or euros in the summer transfer. That will he, Amorim, get that? He said there's a clear vision, there's a plan they have in the summer. You know, he believes that when it's time, though, he will know that they have a clear plan, and that the Europa League, if we get out of the competition, it's not like it doesn't raise no flags, because even at that, he has said it was not like essential that when the Europa League, but maybe we need to, because that's the only way we could get in Europe. You know, because we need to get in the Champions League. Because I mean, I don't think fans love to watch Europa League, because they would rather watch the Champions League. But Europa League is what we have right now, so it's just like having or being hungry for steak. You know, but you just can't have steak. But what you have at home is a small hot dog. But then you have to make the best out of it because you're hungry. So that's pretty much like the Europa League is what we have at the moment. So the fans just have to deal with it. But if there's an opportunity to get in Europe, Amorim said he will change the financials for the summer, meaning indirectly he might want that will win the Europa League, because then that generates more money for the summer to do more transfers. So hopefully United plays tomorrow and we win. And they move to the next round, because that's the only way they can get to Europe. Because it will be so sad for fans to see that our season is ended after this game tomorrow. You know, so we have some injury guys who are returning, like Ugarte and Mason Mount. But like for Mount, you never know, because he might get broken the following week. So hopefully it's a beautiful game tomorrow. United can win, and we could see what will happen from there. You know. So let me know what you guys think about this video, about the stadium, about the game, Amorim's press conferences in regards to the game tomorrow. And I'm going for United win 2-1 tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like and the subscribe button for your boy, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. Good night.